to welcome you to connect to we want to welcome you to the live coverage of what we're doing here at the voter registration center in Lofa County. Precisely, we are at one of the registration centers here in Zaza, where the voter registration exercise is ongoing. I've been joined by a couple of young people. Also, I've been joined by James Kesalitopa. James, welcome to our live coverage.
Well, thank you so much, Kabo. We've been in the process since the beginning, which was yesterday. Besides yesterday, we've been creating some awareness on the issue of voter registration, so our young people can come around and form part of the processes, because begin yesterday and run up to March 7th. So we expect that young people come around and be a part of it, because once you don't have your ID card, they will identify you. Because if you have your ID card, there are places you can go and they want to see that ID card, which will identify you as a typical Liberian. And even if you want to form part of the voting, before you vote, you have to get the ID card. Maybe you may not want to vote right now, but as time goes by, you will see a candidate that you love and you want to vote the president. But once you don't have the ID card, you will vote.
Okay, those of you around the world, you can continue to send in your comments and suggestions also with respect to the ongoing voter registration exercise. I see a long queue right before us. I think this is a good sign. Many people are now beginning to turn out in terms of taking advantage of the process. What do you make of this morning process?
This morning process, I think it's a little bit okay than yesterday, because yesterday I came and the queue was not long, and I got my voter ID card from this site. The queue was not long yesterday, but today I think it's okay. As you check in there, you see I see men around the fight, and they are all forming part of this entire process. So I think today process is okay.
Yeah, I think it's quite encouraging, because for the first time to see, I see lots of people also around. I think we got women, we got men also. I think it's something that is laudable, that everybody is taking part. I see some young people. Gentlemen, you can join our live stream. Have you already registered? You can join us in this conversation. We've got some young people already who've done their processes. So you've already registered. Can you just display your card to the people so they can know, and other people join you in this particular course? Yeah, he's a young man from the Zaza Central High School. They've all registered. They are here. So, gentlemen, what do you make of the voter registration process?
Yeah, I think yesterday they said that when you enter first in the house, they will ask you for your name, your age, get a date of birth. When I ask you then, you take all the points, then you go look down, take your picture, and then put down your ID card, then you go home.
Okay, so how was the process?
I'm trying to connect.
How was the process with you when you came here?
Oh, actually, it was fun.
Good morning.
Yes.
Okay. We're trying to connect our live radio, and then so as to ensure we're bringing exactly what's happening. So what's the name? You're just joining us. What's the name? Okay, thank you, Emmanuel Johnson, for joining us live. We are live streaming also on social media. There's a live coverage of the voter registration process. We are doing it as part of our national commitment to democracy. So, gentlemen, I'd like to welcome all of you this morning. And what do you make of the process, Jackson? You said Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson, because yesterday we came at the station. The person who called you yesterday was as well, and his age is a recruiting, and we get a card for with the station for the nation.
Yeah, so how do you feel as a young man to be part of this democracy?
I feel from this office here.
Okay, that's wonderful. So what do you want to say to other people?
I tell the hospital and your people are going to come food for the nation.
Okay, I got another young person here. What's the name?
Yeah, I'm Papi Fopa.
Papi Fopa. How do you feel being registered? You already got your card?
Yeah. Oh, I feel free because it is our responsibility as a noble citizen of this nation to be part of this voter registration, because I know it is improving the nation, because without this voter registration, you will not be qualified as a citizen of this nation. And it is very generous for us.
So what do you want to say to people who are listening across Lofa County and across the world today?
Oh, my advice to people living around the world, I say it is my hope, and I believe and I give them courage to come and do their voter registration because it will also be improvement to us as citizens of this nation.
Okay, thank you ever so much, gentlemen, for joining us on our broadcast. Okay, James, it's back to you from the point. Continue.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is a continuation of the ABS, that is the Alternative Breakfast Show, one of the hottest show right now in Liberia, one of the hottest breakfast show right now in Liberia. We provide you information. We come around the table, we agree and disagree, and we come around the table to find a common ground to solutions, to forward the democracy process of Liberia. So I want to encourage young people to come around once again to form part of this whole voter registration thing, because the future of Liberia lies in the hands of the young people. The young people form 60 to 65% of the population of Liberia. So if young people don't form part of this, it means that Liberia is going nowhere. So, Pape Rogers, you're welcome to the ABS this morning.
Okay, thank you very much, James Kesalitoba. Thank you to the people of local country, also those abroad, all of country, that's Liberia. I want to say, listen, welcome to the broadcast show, that's the Alternative Youth Radio. We are presently at the center at the Zozo Central High School, one of the places where people, citizens all over Zozo, Liberia, are all getting prepared to come and get their voter registration card. This is one of the main things we all looking forward to see as young people or citizens for this nation to come and do this that began yesterday and still going through up to the 7th of March.
Yeah, okay. If you are listening by way of social media, you can leave your comments and suggestions on our page, and we will read them out to the public for the hearing of the listening audience. So you can just leave your comments in our comments box, and we will read them out so other people can listen to your comments and suggestions. Because right now we are at the Zaza Central High School, one of the centers. There are two centers here at the Zaza Central High School, but we are at one of the centers where we have a long queue here. There are a lot of electrics in the line, trying to get their voter registration card. Pape, what is your advice to people who are sitting at home and don't want to form part of this entire process?
Like what I was saying, James, to you, I said this is one of the most important things as we all talk about. If you take yourself to be a citizen of the nation, citizen is not just by saying I am a citizen. Citizen, you need to be identified in many ways. One of the main ones is to get the right your card. If you are a citizen, you don't have this card, will you be identified in another country to say you are a citizen from Liberia, and which you are above 18 years? As the Constitution said, from 18 years upward, you are entitled to vote for the nation, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and now you are above 18 years, meaning 25, 20, upward, and then you say you're a citizen from Liberia. Which of course you don't want to do the work of the Liberians, meaning you don't want to be a part of any activities in Liberia. Definitely you are not a citizen.
Sure.
So meaning to all the people who are listening to me now sitting at home saying you don't want to vote or you don't want to be part of the election process, it's just a waste of time. You need to turn up. This voter registration does not mean to say you're going to pay $5 to get a card. It's go free of charge. So you need to turn up, do your registration, get prepared for the incoming election.
Yeah, okay, what about the issue of people saying, the process is being slow, and things? What do you think? What do you make of the process being slow? Because people complain that the process is slow.
I don't know why people always say the process looks slow. The thing is the beginning of everything is not just easy. Yesterday was the starting, and then today again the second day. From now to the 7th of March, the people that are starting their work, they will be masters in time to come, they will know how to do it fast.
Yeah, okay, like you said, I want to make some analysis also on the issue of the process being slow. I know very well in myself, if you just started something to move faster, it's a bit hard, you gotta get open to the system. Sure. So it will take some time for them to get open to the system. And let me say, in a Liberian way, if this was something like, let's say, go for the papier pension money. People will be patient to stay in the line for even 10 to 12 hours to stand up and get the money, right?
Yeah.
But since it is democracy, they don't want to go through this process. But I'm just backing them because this is our job. This is what we do. We are talking to people to come up in massive number in order to form part of this process. Because it's all of us. You know, Liberia is our common patrimony. We must make sure to put Liberia first in everything we do. Yeah, because if you don't have your voter identification card, there are places you will go. You need to identify yourself as a typical Liberian, as a patriot. At that time, you will not have the card. And even though maybe you might say you're not voting for now, for what I will tell you now is that I'm encouraging you to come and form part of the process. Get your card, because maybe you may not want to vote now. Your thinking may be that you don't want to vote now. But as time goes by, maybe you find a candidate that you love so much and you want to vote the person, but once you don't have the card, you won't vote.
Gee, let me just come in. This card here we're talking about, it's not just only about voting. You understand? This card helps us in many ways, as I was saying. This card can help you whenever you are about to travel. For example, there will be a time when you say you're looking for to go in another country, or you're looking for to go out of the nation. Capital will have a lot of checkpoints on the road. You'll be asked, are you a Liberian? Yes. How old are you? 25, 19. And after this now, you'll be asked, what is your card, your voter registration card? You don't have. And then the money in which is depending on to go and help your family, or even your children, in order to be somebody in the future, you'll be able to take that money and use it. And using that money over there will be a waste of time. And then at the present moment, the voter registration card is free of charge. You're not paying $5 towards it. Then why sit there and say you don't want to vote or you don't want to do your registration?
Yeah, okay, Babe, thank you. I want to look at something. How do you compare the ages? Do you think there are more youths attending this process than the older people?
As I see now, presently, where we are now, I can see youth are turned up.
Yeah, more than the older people?
Yes,
is that what you're trying to say?
no, as I see now, presently on the line here, where I see that this is just one of the center. And presently, as I see, the youth are dominating. Presently, I can see youth dominating here. So it means the youth are doing something towards this. Yeah, so we want to encourage the old folks, more especially also the youth, in order to take part in this voter registration process, so that one day our nation, Mama Liberia, will always be in the hands of the youth. And also, because we know the old folks they are getting old now, and times to come, they will not be part of us, but then we the young people of Liberia, I think, will do something for this nation.
Yeah, okay, I believe that's true, but the future of Liberia lies in terms of the young people, because we form 60 to 65% of the population in Liberia. So I believe that we have the future. So we should form part of this. Even though the old people don't form a part of it, but we are first on the list. So I expect more young people to be here than the older people as we can see. Because I myself seeing it, because there are more young people here. There are more young people here than the older people. So this is the registration hall, and you can see a long queue in the background. You see a long queue in the background. This is the site. This is all of the site. The registration as is and there are more young people here than the older people. And I expect more to come, because we form 60 to 65% of the young people. But what do you have to say?
Okay.
Just go down a bit, so our listeners from across
listener across the nation, more especially where you find yourself in United States, Algeria, Asia. We want to say you are listening to the Opportunity show. My prayers, Roger, and here along with Holy, that's my senior brother. I call him my pastor, that's James October. Personally, as you can see me speaking now, he was a cause and he made it possible for me to be here where I am today. So I'm going to give him out and appreciation. What's I found myself the journalist of him. I want to say thank you to him. And let's go to all my old friends, that the young guys. No matter the locality where you live, you are here, please make a turn up. Make a turn up every day, and I will do it. We want advice to make a turn up and be one of the members of the cultural crisis. So that one day we will do something for the nation. This nation is not for anyone else. It's just for we the Nigerians. Who especially the youth. You of the nation have this nation. So whatsoever you find yourself, please turn up into your voter registration and Dr. Cat, which will help you anywhere you want to go in this. And a citizen of Guinea, and you know you're from Liberia here, I want to encourage you to make your way at whether it's Zozo, local county, also if you find yourself, you can make your way there and do your registration so that you get the card. You will be one of the permanent citizens from Liberia here. So this is the Coastal Broadcast School, and we are at the Zozo Central Heart for the children.
So this is not a photograph, this is a live screening. Yeah, people are across the world listening to us right now. So okay, but then okay, the people around Lofa cannot listen to it. By way of the So we are staying here on the Ultimate Breakfast Show, and yeah, he's assigned his also, and we are staying here on the Ultimate Breakfast Show. So, Studio, are you listening to us? Studio, are you there? Are you following this broadcast?
I'm there. We are an announcement and I know what's going on.
All right, thank you so much for connecting us. Yeah, so keep listening by way of social media. You can join us by leaving your comments and suggestions in our comment box, because we're streaming live this morning from one of the voter registration sites here in Florida County. So we come to you by way of social media this morning, and also by way of telephone. We connecting through telephone also. So if you want to call us, you can call us on Messenger. You can call us on Messenger, and we're having live on our show this morning. So wherever you listen and however you listen, please leave your comments and suggestions. Tell us where you're listening to us. If you are in Australia, or you are in the United States of America, you are in Canada, just leave your comments and suggestions in our comment box, and we will read them out so the listeners can get actually what you try to make of our show. And we are exclusively looking at the voter registration exercises. Papi, what do you have to say this morning? You've been listening to the immigration officers. I think you're listening to him.
Yeah, what he was saying, because other people are saying, I guess, full out people among the citizens, the nation over here. I'll got you a manager discussing this morning, particularly about the citizen. You know, to my own understanding, if people can be what a citizen for this nation, if at all you want, show within themselves or they identify themselves and they have the birth certificate as a citizen of this nation. I think we can prove to you that they are a citizen of this nation. Don't you think that's right?
Birth certificate, yes, is one of those things that prove that you are a citizen of Liberia. That is, if you have the Ministry of Government, Social Welfare birth certificate, one of those things that prove that you are a citizen of Liberia. But we intend to discuss this further on Saturday night. So our social media listeners, you can join us on Saturday night where you will listen and you will also watch us discussing this issue of who is to become a citizen of the Republic of Liberia, who is to register to become a voter or an elected for the Republic of Liberia. So we will discuss this in detail on Saturday night beginning at 10 o'clock. So join us then.
So I mean that would be a social night.
Yeah.
A night talk. Right?
Yeah, it will be on the nighttime talk. So our people will join us across the world to listen.
So, but then one thing I never understand during your conversation between you and the manager.
Yeah, what was that?
Can Lemeni may be a natural citizen for this?
No. Like we said, a Negro is eligible to become a citizen of Liberia. A Negro, that is black man. A black person is eligible to become a citizen of Liberia. But it depends where you're from. And maybe you are a Fula man, whether you could be from Guinea, a Mandingo man, whether you could be from Guinea. But you can naturalize by paper. That is, you have to go through the Bureau of Immigration and Naturalization, and also the Bureau of Immigration and Naturalization will send you to the court. You go through court proceedings, and right after there, maybe a court, and there you will declare either becoming a citizen of Liberia or a citizen of another nation. And what we were explicitly discussing was that you, as a son of maybe a man who is from Guinea, and your mother is from here, as you reach age 18, you are eligible to say to the court that yes, I want to become a citizen of Liberia or I want to become a citizen of Guinea. So that was the discussion this morning.
So it means the court will identify that you are not a citizen, right? Or you get a document from the court.
Yeah, the court got that power to approve that if you say yes, you want to be a citizen of Liberia, the court got that power to say yes, all right, this person have declared their intention to be a citizen of Liberia. So the court is the one who does that. And we intend to discuss more on Saturday night, and it will be at about 10 o'clock, beginning 10 o'clock p.m. to let's say 11 o'clock. We intend to discuss more on that issue. So we want to lay down the rest and discuss the issue of voter registration right now. You know, this is what's happening right now in Liberia, so we should be on top of it and discuss more. So I think you can have a say, because pretty soon will be going zero on this issue.
Okay. Before I leave the land, I want to say thank you for you watching us. And then this is a process we're going through here in Liberia presently. And then the process started yesterday, which was on the 1st of that's the 1st of February, and will be commencing on the 7th of March. So if you are in Liberia now, you're watching us over Algeria, Malay, and United States of America, that Washington DC. I want to say this is the OSA broadcast crew and the Alternative Youth Radio. We are at the point of Central High. That's one of the places where people get on voter registration. And here we are here to bring you coverage of what is performing here. And then we can see citizens from Liberia here, more especially in the city, who are all online this beautiful morning and getting prepared to get their voter registration. So one of us and the worker and the police again, that's important to consider. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Pape Rogers, for joining us on the Alternative Breakfast Show. And I'd like to say once again, I'm encouraging all Liberians, go to the nearest registration center around you so that you can do your registration and get your voter registration card. Because This is something that will identify you as a Liberian. There are some places you'll be traveling. This card will identify you as a Liberian. There are some places you may need a job. This card may identify you as a Liberian. You can get a job. And also, this card will also help you to form part of the voting process. Perhaps you may not want to vote right now. That's true. You may say, yes, I'm not voting. I don't want to form part of the voting. Yes, that's true. But it's good that you get your voter identification card because this will identify you in places. This will identify you places that maybe you want to work. So I'm encouraging all of you to form part of this all-important process. And wheresoever you're watching us, wheresoever you're seeing us right now, we'd like to tell you that we are about to see you on the breakfast show. So thank you so much for listening to us. And this is the Alternative Youth Radio. We broadcast from Zozo in Lofa County. So tomorrow morning, you join us on the Alternative Breakfast Show where we bring you a live screening of our activities from our main studio here in Zozo City, Lofa County. And my name is James Kasalitopa, and I was here on the show along with James Kwabo and my colleague Pape Rogers. So thank you ever so much for listening. Do join us at tomorrow morning 6 o'clock because it runs from 6 to 10 o'clock. Thank you so much.